Hey, it's back in the clay. Hey, JJQ. Let me take a look who's in. George is here. JJQ, welcome, welcome. Tamales, huh? You finally got the tamales. 2 dozen. That's you a winner, George. You're a winner. Let's see. Yeah, tamales are really expensive these days. Yeah, I told you, hey, I just got the hey JJQ. Yeah, I just went to I got the a couple days ago when I went for Avatar 2, I picked up the Regal. Oh, check out my Spy Family shirt from Uniqlo. Uniqlo tee. Got this up in Tokyo. So I'm wearing it now. Rep. If you know Spy Family, the anime, it's second season right now. So hey, I think it's playing on Netflix too. So hey, I picked up the what is it? The Regal Cinema. It's unlimited, I guess. Watch as much as you want, as many times as you want. So I've now seen two movies up here in San Francisco. My sister and her husband, they have this. They have this one. So bit of a wonder made the. He's going to Japan. Wow, fantastic! Finally, so he's gonna make the leap. Oh, that's good. That's good. I think he'll be welcome. He'll have a lot of people that are like maybe. I'm pretty sure he'll probably meet up with TE. So so this is what So I just came back. Well, a little bit while ago. It's raining now. It's raining, so it makes things a lot more difficult now in San Francisco. So I just came back from watching Puss in Boots, The Final Wish. So if you've ever seen any of the movies of DreamWorks, Puss in Boots is one of the particular kinds of heroes or anti-heroes. Oh, nice. The wife's um okay. Oh, nice, nice, nice. From his wife. Oh, sweet. Yeah, yeah, it's a good movie. It is a family movie. Okay, just this morning when I woke up, I was looking and Avatar 2 is the number one spot with 900 million. And that's but the thing is because of the storms, because of the a lot of other, extenuating circumstances, ticket sales this year are down in this prime time, blockbuster kind of situation. So the second place with 20 million, 20 million versus 900 million. So was Puss in Boots. So you know what? Hey, let's go see Puss in Boots. So I went to see Puss in Boots, and it was pretty packed. I guess this movie theater at Regal had they weren't the leather because I know in LA in some other places they have the leatherette seats and they have thing. Well, this one it was different from the one I went before, which was the 4DX 3D, and that was the premier kind of theater. It has the moving, the with on the hydraulic kind of lifts. So with the environmental, but this was just a regular. This was a regular Puss in Boots. I mean, a regular movie theater, but it had the crazy. And then I went with my sister. My sister said, press the button." Like it's dark in here because it also had like a like a kind of rectangular like table that swings in, but it's like it's a bigger seat. It's a really like a lounger. It's a lounging seat, and then it actually has like it's like a lazy boy. You press the little button, and the legs go up. I mean there's a thing like a lazy boy or one of those recliners. The recliner thing goes up. So that was pretty cool. I was like, wow. I was like, how come there's a lot of room? And I guess that's the room because it's like a Barca lounger in which it like has the uh, the leg rest goes up. So that was pretty good, and it was pretty good seats. I must admit that because I carried it like a bag, so I put the bag right next to me, and there's enough room for me to sit down either too. So that was pretty pleasant, for I guess these are the new kinds of theaters, not the regular, the old run of the mill seats. Let's see. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because the dream, they're really, it's the same kind of pattern, but it's a very successful pattern. So let me give you my reaction of what happened. So it's it's a very it's the usual kind of DreamWorks movie. And yeah, I did. Yeah, you saw that. I got there's some kind of limited, so I got this little commemorative. And then I watched Shrek. I mean, Avatar 2 days ago, right? I didn't know there was one because it came up. This one came up on the screen that behind the ticket person. So I said, "Oh, I want to get that." So it was a really small soda, and it was a really small. But hey, it is what it is. So I'll leave it at my sister's house because I'm not carrying that back in LA. But they had an Avatar one too, and then they said, "Oh yeah, we sold out yesterday, which was Christmas Day." So if I would have known that they had that, I did get a thing. It was at the same price. I would have got the Avatar one, so I could leave that here too, stuff like that. So yeah, but that was it was okay. It was what it was because it was about the same price I got the other one, and it was a little bit more popcorn, but not that much more. So it would have been pretty cool to have that because I just I dumped the bag or the carton or whatever of the popcorn container, when I left, yeah, on watching Avatar. But yeah, so this one, let me give you, I'm not gonna have any spoilers, but I want to let you know that it's the regular, just very, if you know Puss in Boots, he's just a wisecracking kind of lovable kind of character. So it's the usual kind of fare to a degree. He has some old and new allies within this movie. He has some adversaries, but again, it's family fare, so the danger level is not that great. It might be a little bit in some instances. For the little kids, there are some characters that may be a little bit frightening for some of the younger kids. But all in all, it's a lot of playful, like Looney Tunes kind of that level of violence. I don't think anyone truly died, or they kind of did, but it was in it was in the usual DreamWorks kind of universe kind of thing. A lot of I think this one, because Puss in Boots takes place in like a universe of nursery rhymes and fairy tales and things like that. So in that regard, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, they did. Okay, the Spider Verse. Um, but I'm just letting you know if you're bringing the young kids that because it is a family movie because that was where I was reading the somehow I got the Wall Street Journal on my tablet. I'm not sure how because I'm not subscribing to it, but somehow I'm able to read some of it. I don't know if they did a freebie, but somehow I have it on my tablet. So, oh, Vic's here. Vic's here. Oh, Vic. Okay, so yeah, so that's one thing. So therefore, we have some allies, we have some adversaries. I'm not going to call them enemies, outright enemies, but they're adversaries, and they're from the same universe that Puss in Boots is in. And I just want to let you know that it's set in that universe, and they set upon a journey. And he Puss in Boots kind of let me give you a little thing. He goes into quasi retirement to a certain degree, quasi, and then he comes out of it with the new goal or mission and things like that. So at least I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but I think Paul's here. Hey, Tokyo Paul, how you doing, man? I just came back from watching Puss in Boots, the final wish, and it was I think it's well worth your viewing in the theater. It was very good. I think this one it wasn't 3D. It had good stereo. It was a big screen. We had the big Barca loungers. I mean, really, and we had the leg risers. Basically it was like a big. It was nice, but it wasn't leather. But it also had the little thing, so you can bring food in. And guess what? At this one, dude, they had like alcohol. They had a full bar. I'm serious. So I guess people can bring drinks in now, whatever. I'm not sure, but there was a full bar out there. The guy was mixing drinks, and I was like, wow. I got my popcorn and my popcorn, and they're getting drinks. It's like, so that was pretty interesting. I don't know if it was just for that area, there was a nice area out there you can like just lounge around and watch outside. There's a big window at this one, at this Regal. But still, yeah, I explained. Oops. Oh no. Oh well, it's okay. Something fell, but it was my Southwest. Oh, guess what? Oh no. You guys, I came up on Southwest and I'm gonna leave on Southwest on Wednesday, but I was also reading in the Wall Street Journal Monday, excuse me, yeah, Monday, yesterday, no, Monday's today. They're saying, okay, yesterday, was today Monday? Yeah, today's Monday, sorry. Today, and I think there was 28,000 canceled flight by Southwest. So that's not good. So they said, I think, oh no, so it was Christmas. Well, it's Christmas or Monday, but basically Southwest is having a big problem, and that's the airline that I came up on, and I'm returning, and I think a bunch of other major airlines also have those problems. But in the case of Southwest, the formula in which they do a lot of their flights, which is like hopscotch your planes and hopscotch your staff. So that's the way they run it. So not through the central hub kind of thing, which all the major carriers do. I don't have a car, and I didn't drive up. So that might be a problem. I've been trying to call Southwest since I got back from the theater because I was a little bit worried about that. My sister was telling me maybe do that, or maybe I might tomorrow. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do. I've been trying to call them, but I can't. I'm to try to consult them, but no can do. So what I might also do is maybe just try to, if I can't get there, I'm gonna probably try to book American Airlines back down to LA. So that might be my whole thing on Wednesday, because what the CEO said for Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and the next day, I'm coming back on Wednesday. They said that they're gonna be canceling 66% of their flights on Tuesday and Wednesday. So so that's yeah, that's not good odds. Not good odds. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the tamales. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, he got some dozens of tamales, man. Yeah, tamales are expensive now in the U.S. now. So yeah, yeah. I'm hoping you're having a good time, Paul. I see you put out a couple of videos. Some of them I'm not able to because I'm pretty busy when I'm up here. Yesterday I was really busy on Christmas Day because of my sister and her family and just all the kids, and it was a good time. I mean, it was just spending time with a lot of the kids. It was good. And I think I was over today, went over to San Ramon to visit some of the other kids and stuff like that at one of their places, and it was pretty cool. So, and it was a little drive, and then we got back before the rain came, and then we went over to watch Puss in Boots. So, Puss in Boots, nice. Barca loungers, they weren't leather, but they're still really nice. And they had the big, like a table that goes in like this, but it's like about this big, and it was good enough to put your popcorn and then a cup in the side. So it was a pretty good outfit, and there was a lot of room because between you and the next row, because the foot rests that popped up, so people will have to go by you, so it's not really cramped. So that was pretty cool. So I was pretty happy about that. Um, yeah, but the movie itself, again, the movie itself, I think it's a go-to. You got your tamales from Costco? Oh, are these, from a while back? Or I remember I had some tamales before from Costco. But yeah, it's Costco tamales, so. But yeah, yeah. But if I think our local area, I mean, what I'm not at home right now, but at home pretty close to East LA, so but I think there's been a big increase in the in the prices this year because again everyone does the tamales for Christmas. I heard some of my coworkers saying that they were gonna do the get the family together to do the make the tamales before Christmas. So yeah, yeah, tamales are pretty good, man. But the tamales. I remember in the old days, tamales at school. We'd have student organizations that would sell tamales, and that was the first time I heard about fruit tamales. I said, "Yeah, we got cherry. What? You got cherry tamales?" And they had the other fruit flavors, stuff like that too, in tamales. So that was crazy. I was like, "What? You got fruit tamales? What are you talking about?" Because growing up stuff like that, I've only heard about the meat tamales and stuff like that. So that was curious. And then I remember also when I was working with my buddy from Nicaragua. So was it? No, Venezuela. I think it was Venezuela. I can't remember if it's Venezuela or Nicaragua. But they have a special run to the tamale factories, and it's rice tamales. It's rice. It's not made of corn. The tamales aren't made of corn. It's made of rice. So it's in Central America. One of the countries in Central America does the rice tamales. I mean, it's real. It's a real tamale, but they'll make a special run for the rice tamales. Oh yeah, yeah. Put them in the microwave. Yeah, yeah. So especially if they're frozen, if you freeze them up, you do that too. Yeah, tamales, man, because you can't let them spoil, especially if you're not going to eat them all at the same time. So anyway, so in this DreamWorks movie of Puss in Boots, The Final Wish, it introduces, well, at least introduced to me, I guess maybe some characters from the lore, from folklore or from fairy tales or from nursery rhymes. So you got a bunch of them that serve as either background characters, things like that. So it's a very fast-paced and exciting movie in some parts. In some parts, it is like a little frightening for the little kids. So if you have the little kids, just be aware you can maybe have to, shield their eyes or stuff like that in certain instances because it can be a little intense, for the littlest of kids. It is a kids action kind of movie in the DreamWorks kind of universe, and I think it's very well done. I'll let you know that. It is Puss in Boots is the main character, but he has some new allies. Let's just say call them allies. Yeah. So 100 tamales. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah. So that one character that comes in can be a little bit frightening for the very young kids and the kids that aren't ready for it. Um, but it has recurring. There is comic relief. Okay, and I think most of the characters, as well as one of the minor characters that's allies that's introduced, does add an aspect of comic relief, which is good, to offset a lot of different things. Yeah, thanks George for Tokyo Paul. Pineapple for dessert tamales. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but it's different. It's a difference, So, and I had never heard about fruit tamales before, so that was pretty cool because they introduced to me at school, and I said, when I was like, it's a novel concept, and I was like, what are you talking about? Because there's like a student organization, and they were selling tamales for a fundraiser. I think, yeah. So it's a lot of different fundraisers when you go to school and stuff like that. But that was one of them that was very unusual. Okay, as we go through the movie, it does resolve itself. Of course, most DreamWorks movies are going to resolve themselves in some way. However, there is an Easter egg. I won't disclose the Easter egg, but there is an Easter egg at the end of the movie. That's not at the end of the trailers, but the end of the movie before the trailers, there is an Easter egg. So just to let you know, the Easter egg's not like a Marvel Easter egg, but it's way after the credits. This one is directly right after the movie itself. There is a trailer. I mean, a Easter egg. Basically, it's a cliffhanger to a certain degree. Right, 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 right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, oh yeah, it's two thumbs up, man. It's two thumbs up, two thumbs way up. It's family fare. And if you are a fan of the DreamWorks universe and its usual tongue-in-cheek humor, poking fun at a lot of different, maybe contemporary kind of situations, it's the usual fare. I mean, if you've seen one DreamWorks movie, like maybe Shrek or like some of the other franchises, it it's a kind of like poking fun at a lot of different norms and stuff like that, and it makes things pretty. pretty exciting, and pretty fresh, and then but it also draws upon what you know about that character already. Because Puss in Boots, there's been a movie already. I mean, everyone's I don't know if everyone's seen it, but when you wish upon stuff, come on, no more quasi spoilers here. Come on, come on. Don't know, but yeah, some of the characters, are ones you really wanna like the adversaries. Some of them you really want uh, to hate to a certain guy, for the lack of a different word, that you can rally around. So some adversaries or villain-like characters, you want to, you know, you can't help but to like want to like rally against them. So that's an easy thing for all ages. So those are some things. Let me hang on. Let me put something on. It's getting a little chilly in the room here. It is San Francisco. Sorry, put a house coat on. Oh man, it's chilly. Okay, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Okay. You hear when you watch your final star. Okay. Yeah. So I think about the movie. It's a no contest. It is definitely, you got to go see it. I mean, it is a must see in the theater. Um, there is advantages. I mean, it's up to you, but for me, now having my $23.99 a month, unlimited movies at Regal, definitely a must see. I don't know if this one had a 3D, but we went to the first one. We got to the theater. We got to the first one. It was like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes next. So we were gonna do that. So I'm thinking maybe I might. Yeah, it's gonna rain tomorrow again, so I might see one or two more movies. I'm not sure what they'll be, but maybe, and I'll probably report on those maybe tomorrow also. Tomorrow around the same time, maybe, or whenever I get out. So today was a long day because we had to drive out to San Ramon from San Francisco and then come back and stuff like that. So it wasn't raining. We had to beat the rain back because you don't want to be traveling in the rain. Basic cable. Okay, that's your choice. That's your choice. But I'm saying, if you are want to bring the kids out, this will be one of the main movies I think everyone will enjoy. Adults, teens, and kids alike. I think this one will be a winner. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There were kids in the Avatar, but yeah, there were just too many kills. The body count. In the old days, the body counts for movies for kids. A lot of movies had body counts. Like, let's say Die Hard movies, they have body counts. Well, Avatar 2 is going to have body counts. Um, this one, I think, doesn't have a lot of body counts, or even, I don't know if it's in the single digits of body counts. You know, Well, kind of- yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean, it is entertainment. I mean, and people are craving, I think, now back to the theaters. I think even in China now, Avatar was a big hit in China. I mean, it went big in China. I think I saw some news items on like South Morning, South China, Morning, whatever. And they were interviewing people about, and they were like, people knew who James Cameron were. They remember the first Avatar came to China. That was one of the first blockbusters that came to China, went to China, and it was well received. Um, yeah, yeah, I know. Hey, me, same too. But guess what? I'm interested again. Guess what? Because I'm not willing to spend $15 or $17 for one regular movie. But I'm willing to spend $23.99 a month. Well, in the Regal, it's $23.99 a month for 3 months minimum. So I paid up for 3 months. So I've seen two movies so far. At least that's good enough for 1 month already. I mean, for $23. I mean, that's well over $23 already. So I know. So if I just see all the blockbusters, and I can rewatch them too. So there's no limit to how many times I can see Avatar or Puss in Boots or whatever. So as long as it's showing. But in some instances, I think there are some shows that they won't show that are not included in this thing. My sister told me because she's had it for a while with her husband, and she said like some of the limited run movies, even some of the Bollywood movies, are not included in this. I think one of the other ones is those special run, like what do you call it? Phantom. Regal has Phantom, so it has like a live show, whatever. You just pay a special price, or let's say anime. I think some of the anime movies, those are not, I think, included because those are shorter run, not general releases. Yeah, I know, $4. Yeah, I mean, I went to $3, dude. Hey, some of the theaters I had, was used to be $1 a movie night or $2 movie night. That was back in the day. Oh, those are good times, man. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I think yeah, there are so many deals, so many deals. Bootleg, cost bootleg. Yeah, I try not to do the bootleg thing anymore because I'm in the industry. I mean, in the technology industry, so I can't. That would definitely influence my retirement or lack of retirement if I did that kind of crazy kind of stuff and not anymore. So I have no, cause I'm in the industry, so I have no excuse. So that's something that I would definitely not want to squirt the gray areas, especially for Western media. Uh, but while the PPP is not honored by the U.S., that's another story for Japanese products, or the non-Western products. Little stick. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, anyway, so getting back, hang on, let me take a look. Yeah, getting back to so I just want to let you know that in the U.S. right, we have the 23.99. I think my sister also has a Regal, and my brother-in-law has an AMC. So there's two different monthly plans now. I mean, this is good because I remember they had the plan. There was a card, a movie card, before that you could see unlimited movie, any movie theater, and that I think that was a while. That was like almost $100 or something like that. I remember I had that. That was a number of years ago. This is a Hanbi. Hanbi. It's like a house coat. It's a Hanbi. It's like a jinbei, but not a jinbei. It's called a Hanbi. I bought it in Tokyo. I bought it at the Aoyama Farmers Market. That was when I was there. I bought the Sound Burger. I bought the Sound Burger I went inside to the analog uh, farmers market, which was inside the building where the Aoyama Farmers Market. Someone went there a couple days ago. Who went to the Aoyama Farmers Market? Was it Lemmy or Paul? Who went there? No, it's not a Tibetan. No, it's a Japanese. It's a Hanbi. I was looking for one of these because I used to have one. It kind of got messed. So I bought one for myself and one for my sister. Mine's just at my house and it's blue. And this is my sister. She's let me use it. It's a red one. So yeah, let's just say this one cost a pretty penny. This is a real pretty penny. Yeah, a real pretty penny. Uh, yeah, it's decently warm and stuff like that. So no, no, no. Again, it's called the Hanbi, and it's from Japan. This one, I bought it from a vendor, and they're from Fukuoka, and they do traditional stuff. And I'm actually wearing a pants these pants right here. Oops, sorry about that. These pants here have one pocket. And let's see, it's made by a certain brand. There's a logo right there. That's the logo. So I think they made both this and they made this also. So yeah, this one, the pants also costs a pretty penny. So yeah, yeah, they're both from Fukuoka, and I did find the website for them. They do all these things are hand dyed. These are all hand dyed, and they're not fast fashion. The T-shirt, Uniqlo T. This is fast fashion. This the Hanpi, uh, it was about 300, and these pants, these are about 100. About 100, a little bit over like 10,000 yen. This one was 29,800 yen. So when I picked them up over at the little stand out in Aoyama Farmers Market. So these are the souvenirs that I picked up this time. Besides the sound burger, the sound burger was 190 19. It was 19,000. 19,008, is it 19? Yeah, 19,800 was 19,000. Yeah, that 19,800. So yeah, it's hand dyed. So all these are hand dyed, and they're basically artisan made. So there was no discount. Oh yeah, who's okay? There's George, JJQ. Was Vic here? Is Vic here? Is Tokyo Paul's here? Okay, so there's two other people besides you guys that are talking. I assume. But you can click on the three little dots, and you can see who's in there. I think you can see who's in there. Can you see who's in there? I think yeah, on the PC. On the PC, you can click on the three little dots, and it says either like you have a live chat, you have a top chat, and you have a list of participants, things like that. So you can see the usernames of that if you want to. Oh, not on mobile. Oh, if you're on the PC. Yeah. So I mean, if you're on the PC and the chat box, and if you click on the if you on the chat box, you can click on the three dots, and it'll tell you who's in the. It'll tell you to a certain degree who's on there. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but I know that that's a feature of YouTube. Just to let you know. So I don't know if it's one of my relatives. I don't know if it's my buddy from Texas that's watching, or someone else, or someone from work. Because I have some work people, just a few people from work. Five streams earlier today. Okay. So did you mod again? JJQ, did you mod? George, did you mod again today? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I know. I'm seeing a lot of different content from people right now. I think um, Chris Broad is making some content. I saw that. As well, Charmeleon is making some content. I saw Kathy Cat was making some content. I saw Tokyo Paul was live a bunch of times. I think Ninja Monkey should be right now on the way to Japan right now. I missed his live stream by a little bit because I after I finished with all the stuff last night, I went on and I missed Ninja Monkey. Then I did some other stuff, and then who else was around? Yeah, I think I missed Lemmy. I missed VJ. I missed Tokyo Paul. I missed a lot of people because I just really tired. And Daniel Yuka Cause yeah, it was pretty tiring yesterday. It was cause with a lot of kids, a lot of food, a lot of food. And I was also helping with cooking. I was also helping with cooking today. Also, I was doing some chopping when I got back from the theater. More cooking stuff. So I do a lot of prep. So I think, and we also went for dim sum today. So yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Yeah, yeah. I know. I think what I think today I even missed who is it? Man, I know I missed the other day. I missed Corey May, and then I missed today. I missed what is it? Lost in Tokyo. I can't. Okay, but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, you did mod for James and Carla today. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I'm also trying to get things done. I don't have as much time for myself because I'm with family, and that's the whole thing. I guess the thing is with family. So um, and that's a good thing. Because I think when I get back to LA, if I ever get back to LA, because I'm not sure that's going to happen, because I did tell you Southwest is having big difficulty, and I wasn't able. I was just trying a little earlier to get in touch with customer support, either with chat. They only have chat bots, and I was trying to get in with 800. I was on a phone tree. I was dropped 5 or 6 times on the phone tree when they said, "Oh, sounds like you need someone. We'll get you right there." Bot dropped me off. Dropped me off. So that was not happy time for me. Um, so it's kind of disconcerting, but yeah. But I'm lucky. I didn't bring a big suitcase. I only have like carry on and just a couple carry-ons, like a personal item and a carry-on. So I don't have to worry about that. And for anything else, I could just leave it up here at my sister's house. So, which I'm doing. I bought some new shoes today, but I'm leaving the other shoes here. So that's pretty cool. Because it might rain, so I was just kind of concerned about that. Because it not knowing how long it's going to rain and stuff like that up here. Anyway, but again, to report, uh, the movie Puss in Boots 2, or I don't know if maybe it's not 2, maybe it's another, maybe there was another. I think was there more than one or two? Was there more than two? Because I know Puss in Boots was in also some other DreamWorks movies besides his own Puss in Boots. I think. Well, was this a third or second movie? Because I can't remember for sure. It's been a while, I did remember the first Puss in Boots movie. That was pretty cool when it first came out. This one, yeah, this one is. Oh, it's only two. Oh, it is only two. Okay, good, good. Yeah, because I like this movie. I'll let you know that I really like this movie, and I might, since I have this unlimited thing, in the future, I might, if I'm looking for a movie and I can't find one in a certain time slot when I'm at the theater at the Regal, I might guarantee see this again. Who is he asking? Shark. I don't remember. I don't remember Shark being in there. But then I think I was a little bit tired. I did fall asleep a little bit. So uh, I was just tired because I was in a lounger with my feet up. I had, I had so much to eat and then I had the popcorn and the soda. And it was a big lounger. It's a big lounger. It's nice. It's just a nice seat. It wasn't okay. If it would have been like Avatar with the moving seat, I would not have fallen asleep. You know what I'm saying? I would dozed off. But it was just static, and it was like, oh man, my feet are up. I had some popcorn, I had some food before. It was like, it was great. Hey, Vic's here. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. So Wander, well, I think okay. This question actually came up on Christmas night when we were after dinner. Some of my sister's kids were asking me about this. They're asking for advice, what to do. because I think they're wanting to do a 2 weeker in Japan, and then they're probably going to do a 2 weeker in a 2 weeker in Korea, South Korea. So they were asked. They know what to do in Korea because yeah, but they're asking about Japan, even though some of them have been there a little bit before. I think they're also asking because it might be a big family trip. So that's going to be happening. What do you mean 2, 3, and 4? Wait a minute. Which shark movies? Which shark movies are you talking about? I don't know if I even saw these shark movies. Which shark movies are you talking about? JJQ. Because this one, I'll say about 99%. I'll say 99, at least 99% of. Okay, not up. Thanks, George. Thanks a lot. That. I'll say 99% of this movie doesn't happen near water. Okay, I'll just let you know that, JJQ. So 99% of this movie doesn't doesn't happen near water in which a sharky would probably appear. Okay, I just from my point of view, because I might have missed it, like I told you. Uh, shark. No, oh Shrek. Are you talking about Shrek? No, no, no. Shrek. Shrek has not appeared in this movie. Okay, I can well physically. Okay, physically, Shrek has not appeared in this movie. Okay, can I even say that a little more? Shrek as a character, Shrek the character, has not appeared in this movie. Okay, but saying that, there is an Easter egg at the end of this movie. Okay, so that will lead to a continuance. Uh, it seems like a cliffhanger, a little bit of a cliffhanger. Okay, and if you gotta pay attention, if you don't pay attention, you might miss it. Okay, just to let you know that. Okay, Shrek. Okay, yeah, Shrek. Okay, I got you, Shrek. Yeah, I understand. I understand that. So he was introduced in those. But okay, let me give it to you a little more. Okay, Shrek the character, the ogre. Shrek was does not appear as a character within the body of this movie. Saying that, uh, there seems to be at the end of this movie there's an Easter egg in which you have to pay attention because it has a little bit of a cliffhanger. So it's for a continuance, perhaps, of this movie, or the storyline of this movie will continue because of the cliffhanger. It's like a Easter egg, just like a Marvel movie, in which it connects it to something else. You know what I'm saying? Easter egg. Do you guys know what I mean by Easter egg for movies? Okay, yeah, I got you. I got you. Because I remember, yeah, I do remember that, yeah, Puss in Boots had appeared like in cameos kind of situation and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, and then until Puss in Boots got his own movie, stuff like that. So true, 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 true. I got you. Because I was trying to figure out, I was seeing Sharky and I was like, Sharky, there was no essentially no water for 99% of this movie. So or maybe the shark could have been in the 1% of the movie, but it wasn't. So no, if it's now knowing as Shrek, no, no, Shrek the character was not as a character. Shrek was not in this Puss in Boots 2 movie. Okay, just to say that. Just to read it. He was as a character. Shrek the character, the ogre, was not in this movie. Okay. Baby Shark or Baby Shrek? Shrek? Shrek is Shrek. Okay, Shrek is Shrek. Okay, so there's a Baby Shrek. Was there a Baby Shrek? Oh, they had kids, right? I guess they had kids. So yeah, I think they did have kids. Baby Shark. It's the song. Uh, Baby Shark or Baby Shrek? Are you talking about DreamWorks or I don't remember that. Sorry about that. Hang on for a second. Turn this off. Okay. Baby Shark. Well, I can't remember that one off the top of my head. Sorry about that, JJQ. Can't remember that. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, okay. I got you. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was trying like Shrek or Shark or yeah, but Shrek itself. Yeah, yeah. So it's a very I think this movie is it's a kind of a feel good movie to a certain degree. At the end, it is definitely a feel good movie. So it is definitely something that is good. I think it's good for the family in general. It's very good for the family. Um, Eggnog. So, who who was asking about this? I think was it Lemmy or Emmy or Yuka that was asking about eggnog, and they don't know if eggnog is available in Japan. Tokyo Paul, is eggnog available in Japan? I mean, if it is, it's probably at a pub, right? A pub or a bar or something like that. Like maybe a limited item over at the hub or something like that, or a pub for eggnog. Because yeah, I haven't had eggnog in a while either. And I think yeah, I'd be worried about trying those drinks at work too, especially if someone tries to spike the drink, spike the eggnog. Oh no, can't have dairy. Yeah, that's a problem. That means you can't have the clam chowder, like the clam chowder that's the regular New England clam chowder. You could probably only have the what do you call it? The Manhattan style of clam chowder. There's a Manhattan style of clam chowder. I think they use tomato juice, tomato sauce, tomato juice or soup instead of the kind of a dairy. God, has a none. Reminds me about the Friars. Yeah, I've talking to my friend. They were having some situations over there in what is it, Peru? So he's from Peru. So I made sure I talked to him, asked if his family back in Peru was okay, and they said that yeah, they're okay right now. So, but yeah, there's a lot of civil unrest over there. Um, yeah, because none Friar, because in LA there's a famous restaurant. It's called the Flying Friar, or basically guys, the friars jumping off a cliff, things like that. So it's a Peruvian restaurant, and it's pretty good. Yeah, yeah, the white Jello salad. Yeah, it's the almond Jello. It's almond Jello salad. We had some of that. I had some of. They put some tangerines in it, and they had the mandarin oranges, and they had the longan, and they had some other kind of jello. So that was, is that's what's causing me to fart? That was pretty good though. Oh, we also had some like prime. They made some prime rib. I helped do the rub. I made some potatoes. I made some home fried potatoes in the oven fried potatoes. Those are pretty good. Oven fries. Oh, those are good. We put some pepper, olive oil. We put some sea salt, uh, and then I put some bacon. Put bacon bit and onions, and I mixed them all up. Popped them on the pan. About what, 15, 20 minutes at a time. Rolled them over. We did them. I think I couldn't find any more. I mean, afterwards I thought, is there any leftovers? Oh, they're all gone. I think we made like 5 pounds of it. I should have made like 10 pounds of it because I wasn't sure. Oh, lactose intolerance. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yeah, almond jello, man. But it tastes good. You know what I'm saying? But it's not just acne. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I could never. I mean, I could never get used to soy milk. I think that's a big thing now in the US, doing the soy lattes and stuff like that. I just never, I mean, growing up, I could never, I don't know, I just couldn't stomach the soy milk. Tokyo Paul, have you tried the soy milk, or are you akin to the soy milk? Are you lactose intolerant too? Tokyo Paul, you still here? Are you in the conversation of lactose intolerant? Are you one of the people too? Um, or oat milk? What's this oat milk? I think about a couple years ago there was a shortage. Oh, you drink soy too? Are you a big proponent? I mean, do you resist drinking the regular milk? Or is it in short supply, or is it too expensive in Japan? I don't remember drinking milk. I mean, what? Dairy would be Calpico and stuff like that. I guess it's hard to get real dairy, I guess, right? In Japan. It's good. Lactose-free milk from Target. Okay, okay. Oh, a little bit. Okay. Yeah, theoretically, people that are lactose intolerant, what they'll get is, okay, right here on the back of your arm right here on the bottom. That's where if it's bumpy, that's where your calcium deposits go, right here. Okay, right behind under your arm right here. If you have, those where the calcium deposits will settle if you're most likely lactose intolerant. The calcium buildup will be here. So if it's a little grainy, like a little sandy, you feel like almost a sandy kind of thing, you can check there. That's where most likely their calcium deposits will be. Here's what I found. Oh, come on. What's going on? It was trying to talk about calcium stuff, man. I was like, Siri, don't, like, oh, don't, oh, oops, shouldn't be even saying that. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. Coca-Cola drinking, milk drinking. Limit. Okay, got you. Yeah, I limit. I don't drink pop anymore a lot. Milk, I actually don't drink a lot of milk. Actually, it just happens. I don't. I mean, it's just not in my regular diet. I mean, but I do need calcium. You guys do need calcium. You know that. But you do need what? What are you talking about? What? Barbecue ostrich leg from KFC? Orange Jello. Yeah, orange Jello is pretty good. Cherry Jello is pretty good too. Strawberry Jello is real good too. But in the U.S., it's all about food dyes, like red number five. Food dye, red number five. So yeah, it's what? Are you kidding me? A barbecued ostrich leg? Are you joking me? That's probably sourced from New Zealand or Australia, most likely. Okay, okay, eggs. Yeah, 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 yeah. You have to figure out what's good in calcium. I think my sister now can't eat seaweed or has to limit her seaweed, so that's kind of a bummer. Greek yogurt, osteoporosis. Oh, that's not happy, dude. Osteoporosis not happy. Yeah, be careful, man. You need to bulk up on your calcium. Yeah, that's Hey Vic. Yeah, that's true. A lot of Asians are lactose intolerant. I mean, black cherry jello. That's good stuff, man. Um, yeah, a lot of them either. I think soy. I think my sister used when she was pregnant. I think my sister was taking lactate, lactate that would to help you to process, I guess, the dairy. So there are a lot of different things that I guess I think for a while some people have to take Oscal. It's like what is Oscal is basically calcium from ground up oyster shells. So they grind up oyster shells, like it's Oscal. It's like a supplement for calcium. Oscal. It's oyster shell, oyster shells ground up, and you take that, and it's that your dietary calcium. Jello. Oh man, yeah, Jello's pretty good. I think I was at a buffet at school, and they had some Jello and that with whipped cream. It's the first time I had whipped cream in a long time, but that was pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, as we grow up, I think no matter what, overdoing any one thing we know is probably pretty bad for us. I mean, when you're a little kid, you like something, you just start stuffing in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't stop because you like it and you just eat it and you don't see until something bad happens. You don't see any ramifications. You don't see any reason to not eat all you want to like or what you like to eat. I mean, and I think that's with anybody and anything. Yeah, orange gel is pretty good. I think I had to have it before, like I had to do some tests and stuff like that. So I had to like have no food, and I think Jello was one of the things that I could eat. So and that's why I had the Jello. I think I had like one day I had like just a Jello diet the whole day. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not happy. That's not happy. Yeah. I mean a lot of procedures. Yeah. Yeah, until they be like Star Trek and you have the remember the little Star Trek thing they just put it on you and like do 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 and they could determine what's wrong with you. I remember one time the doctor came back, Bones. He came back to San Francisco, and he was at a hospital. What are you doing? It's like this is witch doctor, and he had and then he basically solved. He cured someone that had something that was in our age typically incurable, and they were like, oh, they were better. So that was pretty funny if you saw that Star Trek episode when they came back to San Francisco. Yeah, George, I hope you improve, man. I think we're all in the same boat, and we're hoping that you improve. But again, back, I think someone came up on Twitter, so I just want to just reiterate, Puss in Boots, the last wish is definitely a two thumbs up. The movie, if you've seen the movie, the Puss in Boots, it's more of the same. It has a lot more characters that come in from, I think, from fairy tales, folklore, or from nursery rhymes, and it's within the same universe that this all happens. So it is definitely. I did see the. It's just a regular movie. Wasn't a 3D this time, but it is good for the kids, except for a couple parts where it may be a little bit stronger than what kids can handle. So just might want to just cover their eyes in certain parts. But by and large, it's definitely good family fare. Okay, thanks a lot for discussing other channels that we might be interested in. Um, anyway, but I want to. It's just over an hour now. It's about just about past 11 o'clock p.m. About 11:12 p.m. right now Pacific Standard Time, and I just want to probably cut it here. I want to thank everyone for coming by. I hope to see a couple other movies while I'm here in San Francisco, and because I do have now the Regal Unlimited, 23.99 a month. So yeah, not a problem. So I've done two movies so far. I've done Avatar 2 in 3D and 4DX or something like that, with the moving seats and the hydraulics. And I've just seen today Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, and that was pretty good. Hopefully, I might tomorrow, since it's going to be raining. I'll probably try to see at least two movies, and I'll report back to you guys on that. I wanted to go to Chinatown today, but it when we were coming back, but it was going to rain, so that's the gimbal. Gimbal can't handle the rain. You know what I'm talking about. So and there's been different social situations that are happening in the city, so I didn't want to put myself in any kind of deep trouble by putting out a gimbal out there and putting out my iPhone out there. Anyway, so I'll probably be back in form when I get back to LA. I'm gonna try to hit up the Rose Parade. We'll try to hit the Rose Parade route and see what's going on. Okay, just like last year, and that it's almost been a year now that I have had this channel, and I hope you guys enjoy what I'm bringing. Uh, so I want to thank you guys for coming by. We have JJQ, we have George, we have Vic, we have Tokyo Paul. Uh, I didn't see any of our Scandinavian friends, but maybe they're in another time zone. So, but thank you very much for coming by. uh, no, again, it's been a little different right now, and I think my sister and her husband were not, we're just like, just try to double think what I'm doing here, and I just didn't want to cause any situation. But again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Yeah, thank you, Paul. Okay, everyone. Okay, again, you have a Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Okay, everyone. I'm hoping to see you again tomorrow. I'll report back on a couple other movies. So I'll have a little more time, but it'll be raining tomorrow in San Francisco, so I might just be indoors. Okay, guys. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.